Kingsley Cars may be hidden away along the A14 near Eynsham, but that hasn't stopped the company becoming a huge overseas restoration company. It all started after the owner sold his previous company to begin a passion on bringing back old Range Rovers to life.
It's always difficult to restore something that went out of production 35 years ago. Because of the ownership changes within Land Rover, so it's been owned by British Leyland, it's been owned by Ford, it's been owned by BMW, and now it's owned by Tata Group. There hasn't been a continuation of production of parts. So some parts are incredibly difficult to find. When I say incredibly difficult, I'm talking like potentially we've seen on the internet people selling on eBay carpets, small pieces of carpet that are £3,000. You know, it's incredibly difficult to do. You can do the main structure because the main structure is steel. You struggle with things that are made of rubber, plastic or carpet because they degrade, you know, that they rot, they fall away. So yeah, it's hard.
The restore process can vary between Range Rovers and what they will be used for.
The process that we follow is similar but not quite the same. So we always remove all the outer panels, remove the doors, the wings, the bonnet, the decker panel, the scuttle panel, remove all of the interior so we can see if and where the corrosion is. Then it comes down to how the customer wants the car repaired. Some people want complete sections removed. Other people, if they're using them on a daily basis, may only want the actual corrosion cut out, removed and replaced. It depends upon the budget that they've got.
The Range Rover Classic is said to be a car that can fit in anywhere, from Buckingham Palace to scrap dealers.
There's a really nice feel when you drive one of these cars. Instead of people showing off, which a lot of people do nowadays, with bigger, better, faster, more, you pull into a petrol station in this and you might be there 15 minutes because people just keep coming up to you saying, oh, my dad had one, my granddad had one, isn't it lovely, blah, blah, blah. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling that you get when driving this.
Kingsley Cars believe Brexit had a helpful effect on the business for overseas.
The reason we're getting lots of overseas work currently is we're now much, much cheaper. The pound's deflated against the dollar, the pound's deflated against the euro. We're all of a sudden, we're 10 to 20% cheaper than we were pre-Brexit vote. We're making a difference to a car that is a UK icon. It's the only car that was ever been exhibited at the Louvre, for example. It's quintessentially English, and if we don't save them now, there's not going to be any left. So we're saving an icon.
Restorations aren't the only thing Kingsley Cars are doing. They are also currently looking into daily MOTs for the county. Scott Morgan for That's Oxfordshire.